Hey, do you mind if I yap about stuff for like a couple minutes or possibly a few hours and for a little while in this video? Because I just been, you know, constantly thinking about stuff and I just pretty much want to say them out loud and I just kind of want to go ahead and just share my, what I've been wanting to talk about with you guys. And it's not really to do with YouTube or my career or anything like that, maybe, but I just keep thinking about like some stuff that happened to me in the past, just not happened directly to me, like nothing bad, like personally to me. It's just things that have been like in my childhood. Just some are big, some are not, some are small, but I suppose you do get the deal. Ugh, the water's good, man. Anyways, without out of the way, let's go ahead and get started on the first topic. So, yeah, I graduated last weekend, like this Saturday, and I was pretty proud of myself. So, I ain't got nothing else to say other than just I think I'm completely done with school, so no more further education for me because school's been pretty stressful for me, especially like all the assignments and stuff, you know? And I don't know. But I do want to talk a little bit about like the my experience with the graduation ceremony, like like this Sunday. I'm meaning like past Sunday that actually happened like last weekend. Um, so the people here were pretty loud, and I just felt the adrenaline while I was walking, you know. And what else? It's just it's just nerve wracking to me because I don't know. It's pretty much very nerve wracking because you don't know how many people were actually loud, and you have no idea how many people were actually there. When let's say that you're actually in a graduation and you have autism just like me, and you have social anxiety, and you basically just want to, and you're basically just graduating from any school that you're graduating, like in eighth grade, senior year, or like your last year of college or something. Um, and all of a sudden, there's a lot of people, and you just cannot stand crowds. That's pretty much me. I just try to stay quiet about it and just try to like think about other stuff other than just like being stuck in crowds and such not. But yeah. But needless to say, I graduated and I'm very successful now. Not in terms of my YouTube yet, I don't think. But I do have to say, but I pretty much do have to say, I want to go on a little detour really quick by saying that thank you guys so much for like, 100 subscribers. I'm not really sure if I actually said that or addressed that like in my past videos, like once I actually reached 100 subscribers, but thank you guys so much for that. Like I really love you guys. And I appreciate all the love and support that you guys are giving me. And yeah. But anyways, back to the topic. Anyways, yeah, you know, I basically graduated college, and yeah, I'm still looking for a job. I mean, I can try using my YouTube channel as a side hustle if my YouTube career doesn't work out very well, but I do really need to find a way to make money like very quickly. Well, not very quickly, but I do really need to find a way to make a lot of money because one day I'm probably gonna have to move out of this house and have my own place. Well, my an apartment specifically. This is kind of but going to the next topic. It's just I just been constantly thinking about like if I should probably move to an apartment or not, or do I want to stay at my parents' house? I mean, I've been thinking about like moving into an apartment because owning a house is like very expensive, and you have to like shovel snow, and you have to be responsible of the yard work and stuff. Sorry. Water's just irresistible, man. Especially cold water, you know? But yeah. I'm not sure I'm not sure that owning an apartment complex, well not really an apartment complex, like, living like in an in a apartment is kind of like, less expensive than, owning a house, but you still have to do but I'm pretty sure you still have to pay that you still have to pay bills around here, and you basically do have to pay taxes like every year, otherwise you'll get in trouble. But you know, um, but hey, at least you don't really have to shovel snow and you don't have to do yard work and stuff. But you do need to get a job. You do need to make money. You do have to pay taxes, and yeah, that's pretty much all I can think about. But I constantly think about own living in an apartment so that I can just have like my peace and quiet and stuff. But I just hate living alone. I just don't like being alone all of a sudden. I just feel like I just need to be kept on company. I know that sounds childish, but when you're alone, you start to feel sad a little bit. And yeah, I think that's basically I think that's basically all I have to say about like, loneliness. Actually, I do have a little bit more to say about loneliness. Um actually no, that's a lie. I don't. Mm. Oh dear. Sorry. But anyways, where was I? I think I want to talk about something. I want to talk about some commercial that I've been actually watching whenever I would watch Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network, like during my childhood. Mm. I've been watching some commercials, like I've been watching this one specific bubblegum commercial, like the comics, like when I would actually just watch shows like Cartoon Network, like I don't know, or Nickelodeon, like Adventure Time regular show, Gumball, I don't know. But I don't know. But this one specific commercial just I don't know if it actually just keeps playing whenever I would watch like a commercial breaks like on Cartoon Network or a Nickelodeon. That was Bazooka Joe. I think it's a comic book, like part comic book and part bubblegum brand. I don't know. But I just kind of felt like I just kind of felt like I actually need to mention this. Come to think of it, what happened? Did it shut down or something, or did it just like discontinue? I'm not really sure. But all I know is that it's pretty much a classic. But I never got too much into like bubblegum gums. I don't like the bubblegum flavor. I'm more of like a mint or I'm not sure. I just don't. I just tend to not like bubblegum flavors, but I still kind of see Bazooka Joe as like a classic um stuff. But I never really had any experience with it. I never ate their gum, and I never really read one of their comics. But I kind of feel like I have to mention that because I don't know. It just came in my head, and it just came in my head like I feel like I want to say like Friday night or Thursday night. Yeah, it was Thursday night, I think, when I was like, sleeping. But yeah, moving on to a different topic. Sorry about the voice crack. Um, I went to a Pokemon Go Fest like Sunday or yesterday, I should say. It was really good. I'm not gonna lie. And I actually had a lot of fun, and I actually just like met a lot of Pokemon fans and stuff. You know. Oh, and have you spotted him? Yeah, I actually got myself like a Litwick plushie, and I saw this at the merchandise store, and I said, okay, I gotta get that. And they only had one left in stock when I actually got there, and oh my god, I was so lucky to have that, you know? And I really like Litwick, and Chandelure is basically my favorite fire and ghost type Pokemon. I mean, I mean, Flareon is my favorite Pokemon and my favorite fire type, but Chandelure is basically my favorite ghost type. You know, just look at him. He's so adorable. I'm not, but the eyes kind of do remind me that he's actually like that. This plush brand is actually from like a Pokemon plush brand, but I can't really lay a finger on what it is. But regardless, it's still cute. So I'm gonna set him down for now and just yeah. So yeah, I played Pokemon Go before. It's pretty fun, and I actually caught loads of Pokemon and stuff. And what else can I say? I was hoping that I was hoping that I could actually meet like one of the greatest Pokemon tubers of all time, and but I actually did not. So that's kind of a sad thing. But yeah, regardless, I still had a fun time just like going to the Pokemon Go Fest while I was also playing Pokemon Platinum, just like rematching the gym leaders and training up my team a little bit and training up my newly caught Skorupi that I've been trying to like catch for probably a little while now. Sorry, but yeah, I suppose you do get the deal. I'm not really sure what else do I really want to talk about with you guys. I'm kind of like talking about like the past, the present, but I haven't really talked about the future yet. What is something that I can actually talk about that's actually future related? So I plan on doing like I plan on doing like some more Pokemon or Evolution Plus videos for you guys. Like the last video that I actually posted on my YouTube channel was actually like Jolteon, the Eevee trio just played Mario Kart Wii, and then I don't think I should probably add anything to that thought. I think you should probably watch it yourself. There's probably going to be like a card up in the video up here, or was it up here? I'm not really sure. But yeah, I think you should watch it. And it actually got a pretty decent amount of views, but not very many likes. I think I actually got like, at least 2 likes. But yeah, I plan on doing more plush shorts videos, kind of shorts, but yeah, I would 100% come back to this, and I would actually just really want to have fun, like doing all this. So yeah, I'm actually getting a little bit more thirsty now. If you'll excuse me, I have to go get some more water. So already I'm back, but I actually got a bottle of water. But okay. Anyways, I kind of forgot what I was actually going to be talking about, but I feel like I need to talk about some anime. So, yeah. I'm not really sure what got me into anime in general, and I'm not too sure, what what was the very first anime show that I actually, I was actually intrigued with, but I suppose, I kind of do suppose that anime is kind of good. It's actually kind of a big part of pop culture and society and stuff. But I literally just have no idea what else do I want to say, to be honest with you. But I can't really get very distracted while eating, so I'm just gonna put this to the side. Okay. Anyways, yeah. Moving on to a different topic. I'm not really sure why I haven't been like speedrunning Kirby Superstars Arena in like in a very long time. It's probably because you know I just been away from the game for like a very long time, and I'm Very sorry about that because listen, I just kind of don't really have the motivation to play like a Kirby Superstar. I mean, it is my favorite video game to play of all time, outside of Little Big Planet, because Little Big Planet is also my favorite video game to play of all time. And Castle Crashers and New Super Mario Brothers, Mario Kart, Garden Warfare. But yeah, I just don't really. I just been like more invested in trying to like finish my tool assisted speed run for like Great Cave Offensive, like all treasures. It's taken me a little while. I'm just like I don't know why I haven't been continuing like to I just don't know why I have been continuing my tool assisted speedrun and my like Kirby speedrunning like career or stuff. I don't know if you actually call that a career, but it's kind of like something fun. I guess you can actually just call that a hobby or something. But yeah, I just kind of I mean, come to think of it, I kind of do want to get myself like a Super Famicom just for convenience because I think a lot of people are saying that it is actually faster than playing on the on the US version or in the English version. I'm not really sure if I really want to get myself like a Super Famicom, but with a Kirby Superstar or Kirby Super Deluxe. But I don't know. But anyways, moving on to a different topic. I don't know why I haven't been making my first stream yet, but I've just been very busy and I don't know. I just can't really find the right time to like make a live stream. I mean, I do have plenty of games on my PC that I can actually try streaming for you guys, but console streaming is probably not an option like at the moment because they all consist of like HDMI. So I'm gonna have to buy like a capture card or something so that I can actually um record stuff, record like gaming content from consoles like PS4, PS5, GameCube, Wii, PS3, 3DS. Um, I think that's it. Oh yeah, and also my Super Nintendo Mini too. I'm not really sure what else do I want to say to you guys, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just end it right here. Um, but anyways, I know this was actually a little short. I just kind of wanted to make like a yapping video or going on a little tangent here or stuff. But I was bored and I just kind of wanted something new to make. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new around here. Turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss a single video I post. I know I'm not very active, but I'm trying my best to be very active as possible. And tell me in the comment section below that you actually enjoyed the video. While you're at it, just share your random thoughts that you actually have that you kind of want to share with me. I don't know. I'm just running out of ideas. But anyways, this is Radical Habit, and until next time, see ya.